This conference will now be recorded.
It was an interesting crew, though.
Yeah.
Just jumping in at the last minute.
All righty. No sign. Okay. Good evening, everybody. And happy spring. Yeah. Heard enough of this today. But anyways, thanks for coming, everybody. Today is March 20th, 5 o'clock meeting. Our Board of Trustees regular meeting. We'll do a call to order. Dave, please.
Yes, Mr. Genowine here, Mr. Mahoney
Here.
and Simcoe here, and Mr. Crandall's not here yet.
Okay. We'll stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Again, thanks everybody for coming. I'd like to make a motion of the approval of the minutes for February 28th, March 4th, March 5th, and March 11th. Second.
Mr. Genowine?
Yes.
Mr. Mahoney?
Yes.
Okay.
Do we have any additions or deletions, Oliver, somewhere in there? Nothing there? Okay. All right, we got a pinning ceremony today. So, Chris, you come on down and tell us what you got here.
Good evening, trustees, fiscal officer.
Hi.
We do have 3 pinnings tonight.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry for the other two. I apologize. Yeah.
We do have 3 pinnings tonight. Our first pinning this evening is going to be for newly promoted Assistant Chief Jeff Bennett. Jeff was appointed to the department on 5/22 of 2000. He was promoted to lieutenant in 2008, September 10th. He was moved to the acting captain's position on June 21st of 2020, and then promoted to the training and safety captain on January 5th of 2021. On 3/11/2024, he was promoted to assistant chief. And on behalf of myself, I'd like to thank Oliver, Lula, and the rest of the panel and the Board of Trustees for their due diligence in choosing Jeff as the next assistant chief. Jeff's going to be pinned this evening by his wife, Audra.
All right, Audra, come on in.
Right there, fine. Could raise your right hand. I, Jeffrey Bennett,
I, Jeffrey Bennett,
do solemnly affirm
do solemnly affirm
that I will obey and support
that I will obey and support
the Constitution of the United States of America,
the Constitution of the United States of America,
the laws and ordinances within Sylvania Township,
the law and ordinances within Sylvania Township,
and the rules and regulations of Sylvania Fire and EMS,
and the rules and regulations of Sylvania Fire and EMS,
that I will faithfully, honestly, and impartially discharge the duties of the position,
that I will faithfully, honestly, and
impartially,
impartially discharge the duties of the position
of Assistant Chief Paramedic
of Assistant Chief Paramedic
according to all governance
according to all governance
therein, to the best of my
to
ability.
the best of my ability.
I take and subscribe this oath
I take and subscribe this oath
before the Board of Trustees,
before the Board of Trustees,
the Sylvania Fire EMS Chief,
the Sylvania Fire EMS Chief,
the 2nd day of May, 2023.
the 2nd day of May.
March 2023, sorry. March 2023. 2024. Yeah. That's hard. We'll talk about that later. 2024. Yeah. Congratulations. All right, so we're definitely going to get that fixed. Okay, the next 2 individuals just came off probation, Nicholas Wentz and Christopher Weber. So if they would come up there, Nick was appointed, actually both of them were appointed the same day. We hired a handful of people, March 20th of 2023. Nick comes to us from a lateral department down in the Lima area, American Township. And Chris comes back to the Toledo area by way of Florida for whatever reason. And they're going to be pinned. Is April here? Okay. Nick's going to be pinned by his girlfriend April, and Chris is going to be pinned by his wife, Connie. Too many names. All right. If you'd raise your right hands, please. I state your name.
I, Trustee Weber,
Do solemnly affirm
solemnly affirm
that I will obey and support
that I will obey and support
the Constitution of the United States of America,
the Constitution of the United States of America,
the laws and ordinances within Sylvania Township,
laws and ordinances within the Township,
and the rules and regulations of Sylvania Fire EMS.
rules and regulations. Fire.
You need to slow down. That I will faithfully,
That I will faithfully,
honestly,
honestly,
and impartially
and impartially
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
of the position of firefighter paramedic
of the position of firefighter paramedic
according to all governance therein, to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
I take and subscribe this oath before the Board of Trustees
I take and subscribe this oath before the Board of Trustees
and the Sylvania Fire EMS Chief
and the Fire Unit Chief.
this 20th day of March 2024. Congratulations. No, unless it's. Oh, and we have Bly here too.
Patrice, that would be
You don't have to latch it, just set it there, that's good.
Nick, way to go, man. Yeah, welcome back. Congratulations, yeah.
Yep. Thanks for all the friends and family and brothers and sister firefighters
Man, I'll
for being
say,
here.
wow,
and
what a
support.
what a cool thing to see everybody here.
And we've got, if Chris can come on back up, Assistant Chief Bennett's got something for you.
One more quick thing, if the board doesn't mind.
Absolutely.
So a little background to this. An annual training that I created at the department was a competition, friendly competition among the guys and gals as far as who could mask up quickest and be prepared to enter a structure fire to make a rescue. The reason that's important to train on is that statistically, somebody that's in a victim of a fire, their mortality rate goes up 10% for every minute that they're inside. So it's important that our firefighters be quick about entering the structure and finding the victim. So I started an annual competition among each shift. This year, 2024's winner, it happens to be one of our rookies, Chris Weber, with a time of 18.47 seconds. And we try to set a standard for the department of 30, so he beat that very much. His reward for that is bragging rights. He will be able to keep this trophy at his home station. That's for as long as he holds the title. And his name will be added to the running flag at the station as well. So good job, Chris.
Yeah, you know what? We'd love for you guys to stick around, but here's a good chance to get out of here. So thanks for coming, everybody. Have a good night.
Can I get
April.
He was gone for 13 years to Florida. Yeah. Yeah. We're glad he could.
Crowd. Hey, yo, did anybody sign in? No? Okay.
It's all good. It's all good. Hey, see you guys.
Sorry. We're almost done anyways. Anyways, nobody signed in for hearing of the public, so Daryl, you're on up for zoning. It looks like we had a meeting today.
Thank you and good evening. I just have one quick authorization or resolution here. That's 24049. Authorization of abatement of debris for multiple properties on Black Oak Drive.
Any questions? I'll offer resolution 24049, abatement of debris.
Second.
Mr. Genowine?
Yes.
Mr. Mahoney?
Yes.
Thank you. That's all I have.
Thanks, Daryl. Rob?
Evening, I got two items on the agenda. First, resolution 24046. It's authorization to install temporary no parking signs for the Glass City Marathon. That'll be conducted on April 28th, 2024. And these signs will be primarily in the Farmbrook subdivision where the race runs through this township subdivision.
Questions? I'll offer resolution 24046 to install temporary sign, no parking signs.
Second. Mr. Genowine?
Yes.
Mr. Mahoney?
Yes.
Second resolution 24048. This is authorization to award the bid and enter into a contract for the 2024 Sylvania Township OPWC Road Improvement Project. This is phase one. This does not include Quarry Road. This would be awarded to the lowest best bidder, which was Bowers Asphalt and Paving Incorporated for $490,615.33.
Questions? I'll offer resolution 24048 to OPWC project phase one.
Second. Mr. Genowine? Yes. Mr. Mahoney?
Yes.
Thank
And then
you.
Rob, a quick question, just for John's sake. On the Quarry Road, did they say that's going to go to bid later this summer for fall?
They're hoping to bid it by late June.
Okay,
Mid to late June.
so fall,
Yep.
it'll go before
fall
the snow flies.
construction.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Fire department,
But since Chris isn't back in.
actually, if it's okay with you, we really don't need Chris.
If you don't have any
Yeah,
questions.
I'll offer resolution 24053 to donate the property of the $2,300 going towards neighborhood bridges for some beds.
Second. Mr. Genowine?
Yes.
Mr. Mahoney?
Yes. Folly?
Yeah, it's not
This is the-
resolution, it's just, the quarterly reports are actually ended up being quite a few months. So it goes way back into last year. So anybody have any questions or anything for me on anything going on?
Well, since you're leaving, I guess we can't yell at you for not getting these reports in earlier.
Well, they were in.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Paul, is there anything else you'd like to say for your last meeting?
No, I'll be here. I won't be, chief, but I'm coming to April 2nd because with Sarah getting promoted and all
There
that
we
stuff.
go.
So
All
I'll
right.
definitely be at that meeting.
Please be here. Yeah.
Yeah, so no, I will.
I don't have any questions on the report. You good? All right. Dave, you're up, brother.
I have three resolutions. The first is a resolution 24-050 to establish new revenue and expense accounts. And you did see a memo, I think, about them. But this is basically in the Ohio fund, and has to do with monies we're receiving from opioid settlement and the Wilmington Trust, number 2. And we have to set up some separate accounts for those because we have to report where that money went, to account for it. So that's why.
Questions? Offer resolution 24050 to establish new revenue expense accounts.
Second.
Mr. Genowine?
Yes.
Mr. Mahoney?
Yes.
Resolution 24-051 to amend the use of an expense account and appropriate funds in that. And this one here is to amend the expense accounts. I said it has to do with hiring expenses for both police and fire and includes promotional expenses.
I'll offer resolution 24051 to amend the use of expense accounts.
Second.
Mr. Genowine?
Yes.
Mr. Mahoney?
Yes.
And lastly, resolution 24052, and it's to approve a payment on a then and now, a purchase certificate. We had used an outside source to help us with brush collection and the like, and we kept, last April, and we kept calling them to send us an invoice, and they never sent it, so we finally closed it out, closed the account out, and then, of course, an invoice came drifting in.
Sure.
In the last month. So.
I'll offer resolution 24052 approve payment of now and then purchase certificates.
Second.
Mr. Genowine?
Yes.
Mr. Mahoney?
Yes.
And that's all I have.
So nobody signed in.
Well, I didn't sign in, but I erred actually when you asked if I had something to say. I should say it publicly. I know I've told you guys all privately and stuff. I do appreciate the opportunity you gave me 6 years ago. It's been a great run. I've enjoyed my second career just more than I thought I would. Didn't know what to expect. All of you, and I wish Mr. Crandall were here too. I appreciate you guys hired me. You trusted me. You let me, run things. And, I was smart enough to know what I needed to tell you about, and otherwise you let me handle it. And I really do appreciate that. It just was very, solid working for all you guys. Love the department. I think we're on a good path, and, there's going to be a lot of promotions at the next meeting. It's just a lot of turnover right now. Sorry, I sprung it on you about a year early from what I was thinking, but when it's time, it's time. After 39 years, it's just time. So, but I did want to thank all of you, and I need to do that publicly. I know I've told you all that privately, but thank you very much for the opportunity. I really enjoyed it. So there you go.
Thanks,
I
Paul.
should have said that.
That's all good.
Thank you.
All right. Any open discussion or reports? I'd like to make a motion to go into executive session at 5:18 to discuss personal appointment compensation, discipline, and court action. In those executive sessions, we're going to start with Paulie and Chief Toth and our legal counsel. In that will be Lulu, Oliver, the three of us. And then the second round, we'll be getting Chris and Chief Bennett in with the same parties, with the exception of legal counsel. And make a motion. Second?
Oh, yes. Okay. And Mr. Genowine? Yes. Mr. Mahoney?
Yes.
Okay.
This conference will now be recorded.
I'd like to make a motion that we come back out of executive session at 6:35.
Second.
Mr. Genowine?
Yes.
Mr. Mahoney?
Yes. No action's been taken this evening. I'll offer a resolution or a motion to adjourn at 6:35.
Second.
Mr. Genowine?
Yes.
Mr. Mahoney?
Yes.
Where's Bud?
I don't know.
Man, this is